Hi guys, welcome to the channel. This is Stuffs with Co-op. Thank you for joining me today, and if you're new here, welcome. So am I. I have not done this before, and this is the first time I have ever done a recording for YouTube. So excited to be here, and also so excited for you to join me today. So as the page suggests, Stuffs with Co-ops is going to be cash envelope stuffings. I'm just started my journey with cash envelope stuffings and the cash envelope system. So I wanted to document it and put it onto YouTube in case beautiful people like yourselves come across it and you are inspired to join or create your own journey. I'd love for you to start your own journey and just set up your goals to save or pay down your debts, whatever it is for you. For me personally, that's what I'm looking to do. I am looking to grow my savings, pay down my debts, and just be able to share this experience with you because I've been so inspired by the budgeting community that I was like, I'm gonna go for it myself. So as you can see, I've got my binders with me and my beautiful wallet, and I have decorated them because I love anime and I love movies in general. So if you hear me quoting movies and anime, then yeah, that's what it's all about. That is my life. But let's get started and we'll run through this process together. So firstly, I just want to run you through and introduce you to the items that I'll be working with. I have my everyday wallet, and this is a purchase that I've made online through, I believe it was through Amazon, and if I'm saying it wrong, I do apologize, but this was a wallet that I came across through a family business called, I believe it was Soulgate, or Soulgate. I'll link it in the description, and it's a cash envelope wallet that I've purchased, and I've also, if you know the anime, this is One Piece, so this is Shanks, and I've named my wallet Shanks as well because that's what we do. We name wallets. So I've got my envelopes here. It comes on the binder, and I've got on the other side my cards and any overflow of cash or any further cash that I'd like to grab. And it comes out as well, that binder. Can always add more to it. It actually came with 12 envelopes, and it's also got the slip at the back as well, so you can hold more things in there, and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. And the fact that it was made by a small family business as well, I love that because I love to support businesses wherever I can, especially small businesses, because you guys are out there putting the dream to work and making it become a reality. So absolute kudos to you, and just my whole love and respect and support to you. This one here, I'd love to name her, or I name her Nezuko. So Nezuko is from Demon Slayer. This is the character Nezuko, and she affiliates with, I guess, wearing pink kimono, which is the pink binder that I've dubbed her as. So inside this one, I've got my savings, and these are the envelopes that came with the Soulgate wallet. So I've just used them and placed them in here for the moment, and I've personalized them as well and just put in different stickers of what I felt. I love these stickers. I absolutely love these stickers. So I purchased 3 lots of stickers. As you can see, Demon Slayer is one of them, and One Piece, and there's also Jujutsu Kaisen, which I will go through shortly as well. But I absolutely love this. And this is Nezuko, and she will be looking after our savings. So Nezuko is there. And then we have Nico Robin. Nico Robin affiliates with the color purple. And I've got the team from One Piece on here as well. I'm so excited. I'm just so excited and pumped to be on this journey and just to be able to share this with you as well. So I've got the envelopes here just with the different categories. And I've taken tips from other budgeters on YouTube as well, which is absolutely amazing and so insightful. One of the YouTubers suggested that if you've got multiple binders in here, to avoid that bulkiness on one side, to have the binders all, or the zips all sitting in a staggered motion so that it can lay out a bit more evenly. So that's what I've done with that. But yes, this is Nico Robin, and that's her there, Nico Robin. And yeah, I name my binders. I name my wallet because I just get really excited with them. This is, even here, this is Rainy. Rainy's got, bring Rainy over. Rainy's got some beautiful, beautiful colors happening here, and she is just flourishing. She's not even my plant, but you know what? She flourishes, and we love that. We support that. All right, guys, so let's get started and start this journey. And I'd love to show you what we've got going on here. All right, beautiful people. So let me show you what we've got working with here. This is the budget information that I've just started drafting out for myself. I've got on there the paychecks that the paycheck number that I'm expecting, which is paycheck 1. This is the beginning of June. And what I've just written down as well is just the guesstimate. I like to call it a guesstimate just to keep it a bit of fun. The guesstimate that I'm expecting in versus the actual, and then the figure there as the breakdown that I can use to take it to the bank and get the change, the correct change. I've got my cash envelopes that I've also done some changes to as well, such as moving them over to my savings binder, which is Nezuko, and my sinking fund envelopes, which is Nico Robin, will be holding all these figures here. So being my first budget stuffing or cash envelope stuffing adventure, I'm still working through a lot of things, which is really exciting as well, because then I get to see what I like and what I don't like and change accordingly. I have started to put money aside and put things aside so that I could get this video up and running and officially start my journey. But I have started putting money aside because I wanted to have a transition into this so that all my budgets and all my bills align. So I've just, taken the step of just putting them out and starting them, just with $20 here and there, or just whatever I could have, because I didn't want to just wait for this and wait for everything to be perfect and get it done. I just thought, you know what, if I can just start even with simply whatever I have left, which is like $10 here, $20 here, maybe I can just get that momentum happening. And then when, when this is all done and ready, I can pretty much, when the paycheck comes in, I can pretty much just go firing away at it. Also, I wanted to bring in these 2 jars as well. This is my coins jar, but I only put gold coins in here. So if you're new to Australian currency, as you can see, we only have notes up until the $5 note. So 5, 10s, 20s, 50s, and 100s. They're all our note. Anything below a 5, which is a 2 and a 1, all are gold coins, and your silvers such as 50, 20 cents, 10 cents, and 5 cents are all silvers. So the only gold coins we have, for example, like these ones, are 2s and 1s. Now, I wanted to introduce you to this as well because I will continue to keep filling them up. This one here is my sorry jar. I've started this jar beginning of this year, and the reason why I have it is because as a person, I'm still working through things myself, but I find that I over apologize with things. I say sorry unnecessarily. So this is almost like a swear jar. Whenever I find myself saying sorry unnecessarily, whether that word could be traded out for a pardon or an excuse me, then I add $1 in here. And we have come up to a little bit overdue. I've just been, sort of delaying the process of getting money out to put in here. But yeah, I'm going to fill this up today and be up to date, or pay my debt into it, and I should be up to date. This fellow here is my $2 and $1 coin jar. So any change that I get back from using these cash envelopes that I will receive change in gold coins, I'll put it in here. I've got another one for my silver, but it's just not here at the moment. And this one is my temporary cash tray. We'll use that for now. I just figured my niece and nephews have Legos lying around the house, so what better way to put all of that to purpose than to create a tray for myself. So let's count out the amount. So on my budget, what I've got noted down, the guesstimate amount, just right at the top there, the guesstimate amount I've got is $800, but in actual we received $920. Now with this recording having been done later than when I actually got paid, I kind of already took $50 out. Sort of defeats the purpose a little, but we're trying. Little steps, little steps. So in fives, I've got 80. So let's count that out. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Beautiful. Let's see if that holds. And if it doesn't, we'll just need to add in more Legos. You know what? I'm just going to leave it down for the moment. We can always add in more Legos. Tens, I've got here 160. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 160. 20s. Got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 280. 50s, 50, 100, 150. Our beautiful greens, our hundreds, so 100, 200. Perfect. All right, now let's stack them up and get started, shall we? All right, guys. My attempt to stack it has worked, thank goodness. So I will leave it there for the moment. As you can see, it's nicely stacked. At the same time, I kind of want to not try and tip it over because it might just all come tumbling down like a ton of bricks. But we're learning, so it's good and it's exciting as well. All right, guys, so first up, what I'm going to do is stuff my cash envelopes, so the envelopes that I carry with me on a day-to-day. Just moving the crystals over a bit as well and just moving Rainy. All right, guys, so the envelopes that I carry with me on my day-to-day, I'm going to stuff that first. So the first one that we've got is petrol. And this, like I've mentioned, this is this sticker from Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm going to put in the link as well for where I got these stickers from because they're such quality stickers. I absolutely loved them. And because I love them so much, I'm trying to convince myself to not buy more just yet because I'm getting way too excited with them. So petrol for this week is getting $20. How is everyone going? How has your, well, it's Saturday right now, so how's your weekend going? How have you been? Where are you from? Drop it in the comments below. Would love to know where you're from. I'm from Melbourne, Australia, so would love to know where you are, so please drop that in the comments below if you can. And if there's anything on here that you are interested in or would like to inquire about, please let me know as well. I can send the links and show you the businesses that I'm supporting on this venture because, you know, shout out to small businesses. We love you. We appreciate your craft and your work. All right, so spending this time is getting $30, and I'm going to do this as 2 20s, apologies, 2 10s and 2 5s. And I've got the little trackers in them as well that came with the wallet. But what I might do is I'm going to hold off on that for the moment. And I will update them later. Okay, eat out. We'll get a 20. Overflow. Okay, so overflow is going to stay at is. We currently do have money in overflow. There's $20 in there. So as I mentioned, I started this journey by making small steps towards this procedure of just putting money aside wherever I could because I just wanted to start and get myself into the habit of putting money away, whatever I have, and also just having money stashed away in my wallet or in a savings so that I can just, you know, start to familiarize myself with it. And even with the stickers, it's so cute. I've made sure that when I went through each one, I'm like, oh, does this sticker represent eating out? So for me, eating out is, you know, representation of spending time with quality people and having an amazing companion with awesome ass food. And just a warning as well, if you do hear me swearing here and there, I do apologize in advance. It is a part of my personality, but I'll try to keep that to a minimum. Overflow, this character here is from One Piece, and he is, I believe it's a Logia type. He's got the powers and the capabilities of a phoenix, which is amazing. This fella here is from Jujutsu Kaisen. He is the sensei that has incredible powers and just one of the strongest, I believe it was sorcerers that they've got. And this is Petrol. This is their team. So that is all done. And Shanks is looking after everyone. Shanks is from One Piece. Gotta love Shanks. All right, guys. The next one we've got is our savings, which is Nezuko. And, all right, in Nezuko, we have Mama. Mama, ooh. Oh yeah, and I sing as well. Not because, you know, I'm showing off my voice, but it's just because it's a bit of fun. It's all fun and games. Now, Mama is getting $15. So my mum's actually overseas at the moment. She's been there since the international borders have closed up. Just with everything that's going on at the moment. She is healthy and well, but this one we're going to put money aside for her. And at the end of the month, whatever we've added in for Mama, I'm going to send it over there for her so that she can continue to stay well, look after herself, and also YOLO if she can with where she is, because she just discovered that in her early 60s. So that should be good fun. Personal care is getting 10. So he's also from Jujutsu Kaisen. Guys, if you haven't seen Jujutsu Kaisen, please get onto it where you can, because it is an awesome anime. And I just love animes in general. They have such deep meanings. Even though some people look at it and they're like, oh, you watch cartoons and stuff. Well, firstly, I watch anime, but they have such deep meanings and such powerful themes. I love it. Bubby, now this is my dog's envelope, and he is getting a 10 for food and just anything that he may need, toys and things like that. Little pen. Incentive, there's Nezuko again. Incentive is getting a 20. And again, I'll fill the trackers out later. Rainy Day. This one is from Demon Slayer. And I went quiet for a minute there because I'm just like, oh, what was his name? It's like at the tip of your tongue, but at the same time it's not. One of those things. So Rainy Day is getting 20 and a 5, so we've got 25. And because it's our first envelope stuffing, cash stuffing, I haven't really got much in there anyway, so I'm not going to be counting anything as yet. Now this one is our dollar challenge, and the challenge, I've actually got money saved up in my account and I've put that away already. So from here on, I'm going to be adding into the challenge, but I've currently already got money in there. But for the moment, we're going to add in, so we've got 70 for the challenge. This challenge, guys, I've just labeled it as money challenge because if I decide to change the goal later on down the track, then it'll just stay as a challenge and I'll keep adding to it. But this challenge in particular is a $3,000 challenge. As I've mentioned, I've just picked up the situation as and where I came from, not waiting for the beginning or the end of the year to start. I've just started. And yeah, so for the remainder of the year, I want to fill this one up to the $3,000 challenge. Deposit, Nezuko. I'm just the tiniest bit obsessed, but that's okay. So Nezuko, deposit is getting $50. So this one is to build savings so that my partner and I can work towards a deposit for our home. So we're just adding more towards our current deposit amount. So this one's going to get a 50. All right, so that's our savings done. Beautiful, Nezuko. Thank you so much. All right, now we are on to our sinking funds, which is Nico Robin. All right, guys, so rent. So we live in a shared home with other family members, and that's why if you hear children running around or making a lot of noise outside, they are my nieces and nephews. But rent, we divided up between myself, my partner, and my sister. So rent is getting $120. I've actually got some in there from the last payment that went to rent, which I've already transferred online. So the balance that I've got in here, I'll put that in minus the 120 that I've added in today. And I wanted to make a note as well. So with my budgeting, the way that I am doing it, and everyone's different. So the way that I've done it for myself is that I'm putting down the figures for the amount that I'm taking out in cash, and any of the items that sit in the brackets will be the transfer amount that I will keep in my account. So for example, rent is actually $123 a week, but I'm only taking out $120. I'm leaving the $3 in there so that I can just transfer the little amounts over, because as I've mentioned, anything under a 5 comes as a coin, and for me personally, I don't want to be budgeting with the coins, and the only coins that I want to have is the ones that are going into the designated jars. So I've decided to leave the coins in the bank, or the smaller change in the bank. However, keep a tab of how much I need to put in there and how much I need to top up. So I'll account for the whole amount, but in terms of physical cash, I'll only put in the notes. So Optus, which is the phone provider that I have, is getting a 40 this week. Now in Australia, gas, when I say gas, for me personally, I say gas as in utility, you know, water, electricity, gas, because I know I've seen in the American stuffings that gas, when I hear gas, they're talking about petrol. So for this one, for me, gas is utility. So utility gas, I'm putting in 25. Just trying to line it up as well so they close lovely. CC being my credit card, we're making payments towards that, is getting 50. And let me know what you think about anything, I guess. I'd love to hear your feedback just in general, get to know you a bit more so you can get to know me too. And this one is personal loan. So I've got PL, personal loan. Personal loan is getting 100. Nice screens. And if I hadn't mentioned it already, we sing here because, you know, life's too short. Why not sing? Have a bit of color in my day. Now, Crunchyroll and Spotify, these are debits that are coming out of my credit card. So Crunchyroll is where we get our anime from, but we also use Anime Lab. And Spotify speaks for itself, it's where our music comes from. So Spotify and Crunchyroll is getting 7, but as mentioned, we'll keep the coins in the bank and we're only just dealing with the notes. So I'm only giving that one a 5. Excuse me. Charity. So I always like to give to charity whenever I can, as often as I can, because, you know, we're all human. We all go through challenging times in our lives, and it'll be really good if you're in a situation where you're able to give to others. So charity is getting $10. And I look forward to the day that I can up that amount as well. But for the moment, we do what we can where we can. So I'll give that one the 10. Now I've got gifts. Gifts is for my nieces and nephews. I am a really grateful and proud aunt of, I think, about 13 nieces and nephews. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes the younger ones run around and I feel like there's so many of them. But we're going to start, avoid knocking over our camera. We're going to start stuffing gifts as well, so that come their birthdays or special occasions, we can get them gifts. Investments is getting a tenner. It's actually getting $12.50, but again, only just sticking with the notes from here. Health is getting 15. So health will go towards, I'm looking to build up health so I can get massages or go to chiro appointments, because I work in warehousing, so my legs do really get a beating when it comes to wearing steel cap boots, and it'll be nice to just like massage out all the knots. Holly Yay, pretty self-explanatory, I think. Holly Yay is getting $20. Let's build that bad boy up so that we can enjoy a Holly Yay whenever, really when we're going to be able to. At the moment, it's only travels within the state. So we'll wait and see, but hopefully by then we'll be able to put that bad boy to use. All right, Christmas. So Christmas, we're putting 25 towards that. Putting 25 towards Christmas so that we can add that all up. And come November, we can get that for the kids. Now, there are a few envelopes that I don't have in here at the moment, which we still have the money for. And I will add them in once I get envelopes for them, but we'll just do with what we have here for the moment. Now, we've got our sorry jar. Again, this is not me saying that I'm not going to say sorry. I will say sorry and I will be present in my apology. But it's just my over apologizing for things that are either not my fault or out of my control that I'm trying to get a bit more of a hold on. So our sorry jar is going to get $40. And that actually brings it up to date. So I don't owe any more into my sorry jar. And I've actually got a decent amount of coins and notes. I mean, straight up, that looks like a 50 there. So I've got a decent amount of coins and notes in there. But yeah, let me know if you would like me to count this and if you want to know where this is going to head to, because I'm excited to see where we're at with that one. All right. All right, guys, so we do have a few categories that I've put here with envelopes because I've run out of the Ziploc envelopes. But that's okay. They still work. We know what we got to do and we know what we got to use them for. So what's a cash stuffing envelope without actual envelopes, huh? Exactly. So with car maintenance, we've got going in here $35. So we'll get 20, 10, and a 5. I'll put that on there. It's funny, halfway through I thought I'm just going to wear my bracelets on the other hand because my hand was starting to look bare. Barina Rego. So I've got a car, a Holden Barina, that I'll just start saving up the money towards the Rego. So Rego. We've got the insurance for it as well. So we'll get that bad boy happening. That's 35, 20, 30, and the 5. Lovely. And I've got WWF, which is the World Wildlife Fund. So put a 5 in that one. That debits out of my account every month. So I've adopted an elephant and that will go towards that. All right, guys. So we still have money left over. We still have 10, 5, 10, 15. So I've got 25 here. Oh, righto. Go. Looks like I've understuffed one envelope. Ha! That probably doesn't help. Now, the envelope that I needed to stuff the balance of 25 for is Rainy Day. So Rainy Day is supposed to have 50, but we only stuffed in there 25. So I already had 25 in there. So this is the other 25. So that's where it needed to go. You win some, you lose some. That's how you learn. So just to confirm, we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, and 50. Beautiful. Tanjiro! That was his name. You know when you think about something and then you forget what it is until later on you stop thinking about it and it kind of comes and slaps you in the face? That was his name. That's the brother, Tanjiro. Again, if you haven't seen Demon Slayer, get on it. It is amazing. Guys, thank you so much for joining me and being a part of this cash stuffing. I look forward to more cash stuffings and just sharing my journey with you. Please feel free to like, comment, and if you really enjoy and cannot wait to the next videos to come, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye!